Hello, today is February 1st, 1841. I'm Jugal, and today is a sad day because we remember the War of 1812 today. And now, we take you live to Rye Gazelle, live in Black Rock, New York City.
Thank you, Jugal. Behind me is a settlement that was raided by the English in the July of 1813 in the war. This town is called Black Rock, just north of Buffalo. The town was burned down and looted. Many attacks like this happened throughout the war, most on the Canadians. For the Canadians, this was the War of Independence. Canada wouldn't have existed if this war was a failure because they gained the right not to be American. The Americans attacked at this time because the British was busy fighting Napoleon, and the Americans took this chance to attack. Most of the battles were located on the Canada-USA border. The British burned down the Washington's President's House, now known as the White House, because of this. Many things like this happened throughout the war. The war ended in a tie by the Treaty of Ghent, signed by both sides on Christmas Eve, 1814. Back to you, Jugal.
Actually, Rye, we have a witness. Someone who lived there when the town was burned down. Please welcome Kiana Hudson.
Wow, someone who knew this place inside and out before it was burned down. When was it attacked?
I woke up to gunfire. The intruders must have came very early, before we evacuated. It was a very good time to attack, and there was no time to escape.
How many casualties were on your side? I know quite a few were killed on the British.
Only a few, but they still got revenge, what they came for. It was a very traumatic experience.
Do you know why they came at you and burned your village?
Apparently they attacked in retaliation when we destroyed Niagara. Why did this war even start in the first place?
There were 5 reasons the USA declared war. 1, to demonstrate the strength of the United States. 2, to end British aids of the Native Americans in the West. 3, to seize Canada. 4, to stop British seizure of American ships. 5, to take Florida from Spain, Britain's ally. Overall, who do you think won the war? I know there are many different opinions.
Well, to be honest, I think the Canadian won. Even though most Americans think they won, the Americans didn't get what they came for.
And now we'll go to Rye for the weather.
Thank you. It is fairly nice outside today. 17 degrees Fahrenheit with very nice sunlight. Expect rain at about 1800. The air will cool down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit around 2100, so light up your fires tonight and keep warm. We will expect some cool winds to blow in from the west overnight. Tomorrow morning.
Sorry, Rye, but we interpret your weather for breaking news currently. Now, Lord Durham is giving out a live feed. We take it in now.
Hello friends, today I'd like to bring awareness to the rebellions that occurred 1837 and 38. Today the uprisings of Upper and Lower Canada finally stopped, and I will bring a complete end to it by declaring a few rules. First of all, I want to tell the government that they should be more responsible. We can stop bringing Canada together by turning Lower and Upper Canada into one colony. This way Canada won't be separated and ruled by 2 colonies. In the future, there won't be wars between the 2 colonies. I also want the French and English to be treated equally and to have French Canadians accepted into this society. These uprisings were started because the government was supporting the English more than the French, and the wealthier people had more rights than the poor people. Many people want to be treated fairly and rebelled. They should be stopped. Thank you for listening and have a good day.
Well, that certainly was an impactful report from Lord Durham. We will be covering more of the story after these short messages. Now, welcome back. John Colborne, Robert Nelson, and Joanna Winston have come here on short notice to talk about the rebellions. Now, we have John Colborne to talk about the rebellions with us.
Hello, my name is John. I was named commander of the British forces in 1838 and was the one to lead Britain's forces in the rebellions.
Now, do you agree with Lord Durham's report today?
Not at all. We shouldn't be united up in Lower Canada. I feel this can make the situation worse. I don't like the government becoming responsible at all. A colony should never be self-governed. I don't want them to have freedom. Ask Durham to let the patriots of 1837 be free, and ask him not to hang any of the 99 people who were sentenced to death.
Okay. Thank you for your time, John. We now take you to Robert Nelson. Hello, Robert. How are you?
Hello, I'm good and happy.
Okay. It's nice weather out today, you know?
Yes, I do agree.
Now, tell us, what was your experience like in the rebellions of 1837 and 38?
During the rebellion, I was a leader of the Furies Chasua. We fought to make Lower Canada an independent colony. We tried our best, but we never succeeded.
Now, are you happy with Lord Durham's report today?
Somewhat. As you know, we wanted an independent colony. We don't want to be joined with Upper Canadians. It won't be right. We're French and they're English. But at least Lord Durham let French Canadians be accepted into society. It won't be that hard if the French get to live by French lifestyles.
Well, no one has been satisfied with Lord Durham's report today. Maybe Joanna Winston will be satisfied.
Yes, I am. I wasn't a part of the English or the French during the rebellions, but it did affect me because the skirmishes were near my home. It was really scary. I heard gunshots, people fighting, and my kids witnessed people dying. The worst was when the rebels were executed by the government.
Yes, that's true. Now, what do you think about Lord Durham's report?
I was happy because the wars were finally over. The report doesn't really affect me, but I'm happy everything's finally in peace.
1.
Well, we've talked to many people today who have witnessed the rebellions firsthand. But what would a government official say about this? We now take it to Lord Russell.
Hello, I was very important to the rebellions of 1837 and gave the resolutions to solving the problems of rebels.
Now, we heard that you ignored the 92 resolutions that the rebels gave you, but you did pass on 10 of your own.
Yes it is. I ignored them and gave 10 of my own.
Well, thank you for tuning on today's news. Have a good night.